Good morning.
Hi, Adam. It is 1:05 p.m. Currently in North Bay it's 4 degrees and cloudy. Today, there will be rain and snow, with a forecasted high of 6 and a low of -1. On your way to work, there's the usual traffic. Have a wonderful day.
Like, isn't that a bit intrusive that she knows exactly the route that I drive to work every day? No, nobody thinks it's a bad thing? That she knows the route I take? That she knows what the traffic's gonna be? I don't know. I find that pretty intrusive. I do like the fact that she turns the house on. That, I gotta say, is pretty sweet. I'm just gonna pull this fan out of the window. Close it a lot. Hey people, today is Friday, it's Friday. I'm not gonna do flyer day on Friday because I don't get flyers in the mail anymore. But, yeah, I don't get flyers anymore. I told the guy to stop delivering them because I stopped doing flyer day, and holy crap, they were filled up. But it's like I almost want to turn them back on because I got a car to paint, and there's no better way to mask a car than with masking tape and newspaper, eh? But I'm probably gonna do like my buddy told me, to go to the store and get some paint drop cloths. They're like plastic, like thin plastic things, and he goes like, you open the window a little bit, or in the case of the Trans Am, just open the door because there's no window frame around it like modern cars, right? And you just throw the plastic in there, and then you tape it around the base of the window over top of the seals. I'm not going to worry about the seals on the car. Like, if I get them painted, who cares? Because they're all coming out after the car's painted and new seals are going in. I was going to do the seals before I paint it, but then I thought, no, I should do it after I paint it, because then I can take all that stuff out of there and paint the area that the seals will be resting on, so that, because God knows what it looks like under there, right? It's probably like rust and rot and grime and disgusting and gross and who knows. So if I clean all that area up, then life should be good, and we can get that car all clean. I'm anxious for this, guys. You don't understand. I want to prove so many people wrong that I can get that car back up and running and drive it again, because everybody thinks I'm just gonna let it rot, and it's like, come on. Pull your finger out of your arse, eh? Jesus Murphy. So last night I went to bed at 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning? Yeah, 4 in the morning. Woke up today just about 5 minutes before my alarm went off. Woke up on my own accords. And according to my phone, I'm yawning because that's what I do. Why are you not updating? I got 7 hours and 54 minutes of snoozies, but that's yesterday. How about for today? There we go. So yeah, 7 hours and 54 minutes of snooze. This camera doesn't focus fast enough to really show you, but so far today we've burned 1,383 calories, because the longer you sleep, the less calories you burn. The less you sleep, the more calories you burn. It's just the way she goes, people. You figure it out. It worked. Yesterday I burned 4,000 calories and I didn't even work out. The reason being why I burned so many calories is because I was awake for the majority of the day. And when you're awake and you're tired, I remember Arnold mentioning this when him and Franco Columbo would do the bodybuilding contest. Arnold would stay awake the night before the contest just so he could burn extra calories and thin himself out extra, so that for the competition he was extra lean and the muscles popped even harder. That was his little trick for being, like, you know, like buff and gruff and tough. So I thought that was kind of funny, because I notice on days that I don't get a lot of sleep, that I'm awake more during the day, my calorie expenditure, sorry about that, guys, my calorie expenditure is way better than on days that I actually get a good night's sleep. But I've also noticed on days that I get a good night's sleep where I've worked out the night before or the day before, the next day I physically feel bigger. Like my body feels just stronger and things popped harder, and just all in all I feel like I can move more. I've also noticed, and this should be an obvious noticing thing, is that on days that I don't work out, that I do take a day off, that I basically focus more on rest rather than work, the next day when I get on that Bowflex and start going, I noticed I can move the same weight as 2 days prior, except for I can do it way more efficiently, and I want to add more weight, and that's a good sign. So maybe what I need to do is start taking a rest day in between, or I need to come up with, now that I got a real Bowflex that I can do all my exercises on, and I can spend a half an hour to 45 minutes on it going through all the different exercises for your body. Maybe what I need to do is set up a regime where one day I target the chest, the next day I target the back, the next day I target the chest, the next day I target the back, and bounce it like that. Wondering what I'm doing. This stupid trailer park game has another thing going on, so I figured I better play the event and get whatever the hell the prize is. But yeah, so maybe I should do like I did back in the day when Angry Joe and I used to go to the gym, and I built us a little regime. So one day was legs, one day was back, one day was chest, and that way there, if you I want to work out every day, but it's nice to have that rest day too in there. But right now I'm not really focusing on getting big. I should be focusing on getting small and losing weight, because that was the whole big idea behind what's going on, right? At least in my mind it was supposed to be. In my mind, that's what I want to do. I want to get small. Not small as in, look at my little pipe cleaner arms, people. My pipe cleaner arms. Jesus Murphy, I clean Keurig water lines with my pipe cleaner arms. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I want to get small as in, let's get the belly going. And it's funny because my buddy Nick keeps talking about people who are skinny fat. And you probably heard that term before, where basically you're thin, you have definition, but you still have fat on you. You still got fat on you because of whatever reason. So you're skinny fat because the visceral fat, you can't burn it. And that's what he always said to me. Oh, it's impossible to burn visceral fat. It's impossible. You just can't do it, and blah, blah, blah. And the thing is yes, you can burn visceral fat. Your body will burn it because it's a fuel source. And I had to prove him wrong on that. But it's like, this is the reason why I modified my keto diet and I reduced the amount of fat that I take in a day, because everything you take in, your body has to use before it starts using its own resources. So let's say in a day you're only burning 200 grams of fat worth of calories, but you're ingesting 250 grams of fat. Well, the other 50 grams of fat's got to go somewhere, so it's going to put it in the storage. At that point, are you going to lose weight? No. So that's where keto comes in. Keto's great because by consuming fat, you don't get hungry. So theoretically, you're just not going to consume as many calories as you normally would because you're just not hungry to. So it all makes sense. But some people tend to go over the limit on it because they think, well, as long as I don't need a calorie count, which you do in the beginning, definitely. Later on, you won't because you're just not going to want to eat. But you definitely do need a calorie count. People tend to go overboard. You know, they figure, well, you know, a steak, for instance. Steak is so high in calories and high in fat that if you don't calorie count with it, you could easily go over your quota for the day. And pork rinds. People think pork rinds are keto. I'm just going to eat pork rinds all the time. One of those little bags of pork rinds I buy is 400 calories. I know a guy who used to screw over 3 of those a day. That's 1,200. Not including all the other stuff he used to eat. So it's like, you got to be careful. And bacon. Bacon's good for you on keto, but moderation is key. You can't sit there and frap a whole pack of bacon, eat that damn thing, and be like, I'm being keto, I'm being smart. It's probably going to kill you. All those nitrates and stuff. Unless you can find nitrate-free bacon. That stuff just tastes funny. But anyway, people, I haven't rambled on for a while. No, it's funny though, because my buddy Albert, he started keto back at the end of August, mid-August, end of August, after he saw me posting my weight on Facebook, and he realized, holy crap, he's losing a lot of weight. So he messaged me and said, what are you doing? Like, are you working out a lot? Are you doing the Britney Spears diet? What's going on? And I told him, I said, oh, I'm on keto, and I explained it all to him and how it worked, and sent him a whole bunch of resources on the internet that I've had to explain keto and how to do it and the pros and cons and all that. And he was a heavy guy. He was a lot heavier than me. He's about 380, tipping the scales, maybe even 400. But he started in August, and he weighed in the other day from 380. All I know is he showed his weight and he was like 332. So he lost like 50 pounds in 3 months. Now keep in mind, the heavier you are when you start keto, the more you're going to drop, because first at your initial drop, that huge slump of weight, that's going to be your water weight that you're going to shed. Followed by afterwards, it's going to be burning fat. Yeah. So it slows down. The initial weight loss is what gets people all motivated and think, oh my god, this really works. But then all of a sudden it slows down and they think, oh, well, it's not working as well. But that's when you gotta have a cheat day and shock your body. Or do like I did and do the opposite of a cheat day. Do an extreme day and just don't eat. That'll shock your body into weight loss as well. But he messaged me the other night and he's like, have you ever heard of this? And he sends me a link. And it's this diet. Are you ready for this? It's called the snake diet. When I saw the snake diet, the first thing I thought of is how a snake eats food, right? They don't chew it. They just kind of hum. And then it sits in their guts and they digest it. And it takes a while to digest. So I'm like, oh my god, is this guy just like one-shotting eggs and one-shotting steak and not chewing and just letting the body do the work? This can't be good. Like, you're supposed to chew your food up so that it's broken up into pieces so that your stomach's acid can get to the internal parts and burn it all down to put it to work as whatever it's going to become. But then I realized after reading the diet, it's pretty weird. See, a snake eats what? Once a week maybe? Once every couple days? I don't know. I hate them. I don't like snakes. But let's say they eat once a week. That's the snake diet, people. Basically, you fast for as long as you can go, and then when it comes time to eat, you eat like a keto meal, something high in fat that's going to satiate you for a while. And then you go back at it. And it's been proven to lose a lot of weight, but you can't sustain it. It's not a sustainable diet. Keto is sustainable. Paleo is sustainable. Vegan, I suppose, is sustainable. Carnivore, hard to say. I wouldn't really say the carnivore diet's sustainable because you still need those vitamins and minerals and nutrients. And like, you can get away with a good old multivitamin. Not saying you can't, but carnivore isn't something that you probably could sustain indefinitely. Like, you could probably hold on to it for a while, but unless you're popping a multivitamin and some other supplements, your body's going to be craving stuff and you could get malnutrition. But like the snake diet, so you fast as long as you possibly can, and the only time you eat is when your hunger strikes are in big effect. And between the eating, all you do is drink this stuff called snake juice. Doesn't that sound delicious? Snake juice. Let's go ahead here and I'll get you the ingredients for snake juice. And we'll talk about this. Like, when I heard Keto Connect talked about it too. But when I heard about this, I was like, what? This doesn't sound like a tasty beverage. So let's check this out. So basically, guys, snake juice consists of 2 liters of water, potassium chloride, sodium chloride, also like Himalayan pink salt, sodium bicarbonate, baking soda, and food grade magnesium sulfate, which is Epsom salts, food grade. So you're literally having potassium, salt, and salt in 2 liters of water. You know what? I'm probably gonna make up a batch of this snake juice and just give it a try, right? Why not? Like, what's the worst that could happen? We give it a try. It's disgusting, but he's starting to do the snake diet because the effects are apparently amazing for weight loss. So like, when you first begin the diet, you eat supper and you begin your first 48-hour fast. Stay occupied, drink snake juice. The first 48 will help you break your food addiction, and rid your body of sugars and other toxins, and help you get over your fear of fasting. Well, I don't have a fear of fasting. I do it all the time. Weigh and record your weight at the same time each day. Test your urine for ketones same time each day. Why bother? Do not gorge yourself. Oh yeah, and on the after 48 hours you feed, but you don't gorge yourself because you will just undo everything. Then you do it 72 hours at a time. So you do a 3-day fast, eat, 3-day fast, eat, 3-day fast, eat, and the snake juice's job is to replenish your electrolytes. So what does it benefit? According to this website, weight loss and fat loss, reverse type 2 diabetes, increases the human growth hormone, ramped up metabolism, skin tightening, clears your skin issues, and cellular cleansing. So basically everything that a fast would. So snake diet is essentially just a fasting diet. I don't know if I want to give that a go, guys. I might give it a go. Let me know in the comments below if you think I should do the snake diet. You want to see me do it. Because I don't know if I really want to. I might give it a try for a week or two. Just like, does it say how long you gotta go? Situations where you may find your choices at odds with the norm. Special occasions, family functions, traditional eating times. Yeah, Christmas is coming up, so that could be kind of weird. Yeah, it's, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you think I should give the snake diet a try. Research it for yourself and see what you think of the whole diet. And, yeah. Anyway, it's 1:30. I gotta drink my coffee. I gotta leave in an hour, people. Talk to you in a bit. Well, coffee number 1 is done. Time for coffee number 2. You know me, I can't just have one. I like freaking Ruffles potato or Lay's potato chips. Ruffles. Like Lay's potato chips. I can't just have one, people. So, we'll go downstairs, we'll rip into the coffee. I'm driving in a face. I'm not sure what's gonna go on this weekend. I got a friend who's moving on Saturday. Asked me if I wanted to help. But I don't know. I don't really feel like waking up at the crack of 9 and getting out there and helping with moving. Doesn't really excite me on a Saturday morning. Don't know what's going on Saturday evening. I might just take it easy this weekend. Chill out and do my own thing. Do my own thing. Man, this morning I come downstairs and Oreo's freaked out. Scampers is freaked out. I don't know why they're freaked out. There's nothing wrong in the house. Her tail was 3 times the size it is now. I have no idea what the heck was going on. Scampers! I say her name and she murps. What was wrong? Hey? What was wrong this morning? You gonna talk to me? No? Not gonna use your voice yet? Not gonna use your voice yet? No, you won't get that with it? Not gonna use your voice? Ah, well, whatever, eh? I just have no idea why she was all up in arms today. She had a poofy tail. She was walking around super cautious, like there was something in the house that shouldn't have been. And just an odd situations right there for you people. Man, that Keurig. Telling you. I think if I don't get one for Christmas, I'm definitely gonna buy one after Christmas. Probably gonna get the exact same model because it was a good model. It's just it's old, and the descaler just can't descale it because chances are the scales are hardtack to everything. And like I said before, it was mentioned in the comments to take it apart and show the guts and show just how bad the lines have gotten. I'll probably do that next year in the garage. I don't really feel like being out there working in the winter. Unless I pick up one of those what the frig are they called? Salamander heaters that runs off the propanes with the diesels. Because if I get one of those, then yeah, I don't mind being out in the garage if it's warm. But otherwise, in the winter, I like to stay in the house a lot. So I don't expect the videos to be super awesome once the white stuff flies. Once the snow hits the ground. I just don't expect it to be super duper. Good old creamer. It's funny, man, back in the day I used to use that Coffee Mate all the time for my coffee. The powdered creamer, because milk would just not agree with me, right? Lactose intolerance, so I would be, if I put milk in my coffee, I just destroy myself. I get cramps, it'd be a bad time. But now, using that heavy cream, that 35% cream, it does nothing to me. It doesn't give me the farts, it doesn't give me the stomach gut rot. I just feel good. I just feel great. I'm gonna go drop this coffee in my face, see what the what is. I'm watching The King of Random on YouTube. This guy makes some funny videos, not funny videos, but awesome videos. They just do random science experiments like putting molten aluminum in a vacuum chamber to see how it's gonna react and stuff, and just try things out to see exactly what the end result will be. And they're making bellows out of leather to run a forge, basically to melt metal. So this is kind of cool. I'm gonna watch this. Alrighty guys, it's almost that time to go to work. It's Friday. Thank God after today I got 2 days off. I hate these 3 to 11 shifts. I got 2 more shifts like this left for the new year, and hopefully by then I'll be off of after hours and on a regular rotation. I'm so looking forward to it because honestly, it's gonna be nice to have some normality in life. It's gonna be great. Have a routine, run a routine. Good times, looking forward to the weekend like every other normal person with a normal job. Even though normal jobs don't exist anymore, but just go along with it. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys after we're done doing the work. Alright, later. Guys, it's over. It's over. It's finally over. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It's finally over. And it doesn't start back up again for another 3 weeks. And after it starts back up, I only have 2 more left. Then it's the end of the year. And I should hopefully be off of after hours and on to regular rotation. What am I talking about? It's over? This damn week is over. I hate the 3 to 11 shifts. Oh my God. They're so crappy. It's like we're understaffed and overworked and just brutal. Because you got some people on the day staff who just don't want to do stuff, and they tell them to call back when they could fix it during the day. Or they tell them stuff that's not even valid. And then they call back and they get me, and it's like I'm not supposed to talk shit about them, but sometimes I just do. Well, how come you know how to do this and the other guy didn't? Well, see, ma'am, the other guy sucks. Like, like, my goodness, is it really that hard to be a good employee? Apparently the answer to that is yes. Yes, it is. But it's over! It's over! We're done. Week is done. Excuse me, kitty cat. Every time I go to open the fridge, she walks in front of the fridge and slows down. Like she knows I'm going to open it, and she knows she's going to get hit with the door. It's like she looks forward to this interaction. My cat is dicked. But at least it's over, and this excites me to no end. What am I going to do tomorrow? What am I going to do the day after? I don't have the foggiest. We'll figure it out. I know I got a friend who's moving tomorrow. She's moving in with her boyfriend up on the military base, and she asked me to give her a hand, but Jesus, Murphy, they're starting at 9 a.m. I don't plan on being up that early. I definitely don't plan on being up that early. Who the hell would want to get up at 9 freaking a.m.? Well, I decided to change my mind, people. I set my alarm for 9 a.m. It's currently 1:39 a.m. Gonna go tomorrow and give my friend a hand to move because literally everybody backed out on them. Like everybody backed out on them. They got nobody to help them move right now. So, and she also has like kids and stuff, and they're not exactly old and stuff. So you guys might remember this friend if you watched the Jenga video on my Instagram. She's the one who swore a lot. Somebody made a comment about that on there. You know, it kind of reminds me of when I bought this place back in 2006. You know, sign on the dotted line in May, take ownership in August. A bunch of friends are like, dude, if you need help, I got a pickup truck. I got a trailer. I got this. I got that. We'll give you a hand. We'll help you move your stuff in. Come moving day, everybody had plans, right? It always works out like that. People don't want to friggin' do work on their weekends and their time off. Nobody wants to. So it's like, I remember that day because Dad and I ended up doing everything. We ended up using the trailer and hauling stuff, and And then when it's all said and done, right? This is my favorite part. And this happens every freaking time. You know it. You've probably had it happen to you. When you're done and you're all moved in, people are like, oh, why didn't you ask? I would have helped. It's like they got to clear their karma, right? Oh, man, I'm sorry. Oh, why didn't you call? I would have been there. I would have give you a hand. Like, come on, pull up. Frig's sakes. But it's like, I got nothing going on this weekend. I don't know if game night's going to be a thing tomorrow night. If not, whatever, who cares? I'll just stay home and play Call of Duty with Chich. I don't need to do something every damn weekend. It's just, it's nice when you do something after this week, because this week's been complete bullshit. I always hated the 3 to 11 shift because it's cleanup crew. And it's nice to do something to really unwind on the weekend. But when you got a friend in need, you help them out, right? That's what you do. That's, well, at least what you're supposed to do. So I was going to rock this thing tonight. But seeing how tomorrow I'm going to be lifting couches and chairs and desks and tables and dressers and all sorts of lifty stuff, I figure I'm going to get a good workout in. So we're going to cancel the Bowflex hour tonight.
Oh, little girly man.
I'm not a girly man.
Yeah,
I'm just canceling you for tonight.
Are you too scared to lift, girly man?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go
you
ahead.
little
Yeah,
girly
keep going.
man. Get all
Keep going.
flabby, girly man.
Tell me how you really feel there, Chief.
I feel that you're
Yeah.
a little girly man.
Keep it up.
You can't even get on
Keep
me
it up.
and lift tonight, girly
See
man.
what happens next time I sit on you there, asshole. We'll see what happens.
Nothing will happen,
Yeah,
girly
we'll
man.
see.
Nothing will happen,
Yeah,
girly
we'll see.
man.
Friggin' lippy, stupid exercise machine.
Girly
Anyway, I'm
man.
gonna get away from that thing.
Come back, girly man.
Shut up! But anyway. So there you go. That's what's happening tomorrow. Which means for tonight, guys, I'm shutting this video down. I gotta get to bed. I gotta get some sleep. Because tomorrow, it's gonna be a lifting day. Yep. So on that note, people, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.